I've always been searching for something, a way to make sense of life. Not just to survive it or succeed in it, but to truly live it. To wake up each day and feel connected to something meaningful, something balanced, something that makes all the chaos and uncertainty worth it. But for years, I didn't know where to start. It felt like trying to piece together a puzzle without a picture on the box. I was going through the motions, ticking all the boxes, but deep down, I felt like something was missing. And then little by little, a perspective started to come together, a way of looking at life that felt different, less about chasing and performing, and more about creating, aligning, and being fully present. It wasn't some grand epiphany, it just evolved. I started asking myself the hard questions and exploring what really matters, and along the way I discovered something else. What makes each of us unique is the key to building a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. We all have different motivations, different values, different ways of engaging with the world, and yet so many of us are stuck chasing the same version of success, following the same highway, wondering why it doesn't feel right. It's not that we are failing, it's that we're not honoring our uniqueness. What I found wasn't a single answer. It was a set of elements, pieces of a puzzle that seemed essential if I want to live differently, more fully. They aren't rules or formulas, they're perspectives, guiding ideas that help me reimagine what it means to truly live. The first was embracing chaos. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how hard we try, we can't control it all. For the longest time, I resisted this. I thought if I planned well enough, worked hard enough, I could avoid the messiness. But chaos isn't the enemy, it's part of life. And when we learn to embrace it, to see uncertainty as an opportunity for growth, everything changes. Instead of fearing the unknown, we start to see it as a canvas, messy, yes, but full of possibility. Next, wealth is holistic. For years, I thought success was about financial security. And while money is important, it's not the whole picture. True wealth is holistic. It's about emotional well-being, spiritual alignment, strong relationships, and yes, financial stability too. When I started to see wealth this way, it stopped being about numbers and started being about creating a foundation that supports every part of my life. What does holistic wealth look like for you? Is it time with loved ones, mental peace, knowing you're making an impact? Wealth isn't just what you have, it's how you live. Number 3, growth is a lifelong practice. Life isn't about arriving somewhere, it's about evolving. For me, growth became about personal mastery, understanding myself better, building emotional intelligence, and staying curious no matter my age or stage in life. It's not always comfortable. Growth asks us to confront our fears, our assumptions, and sometimes even our identity. But it's what makes life richer, deeper, and more meaningful. Technology needs to work for us. We live in the digital world. Technology connects us, but it can also overwhelm us. I had to learn to use it intentionally, to make it a tool for growth and connection instead of letting it consume my time and energy. What if we could reclaim our focus? What if we could use technology in ways that align with our values rather than pulling us away from them? Number 5, community is everything. No one does this alone. The people we surround ourselves with either drain us or lift us higher. I realized I needed an empowering community, people who inspire, challenge, and support me, and who I could do the same for. When we grow together, we grow stronger. Who's in your circle? Are they helping you live the life you want or keeping you stuck? Number 6, living fully is about being present. This was a game changer for me. I spent so much time planning for the future, or sometimes dwelling on the past, that I forgot how to be here. The moments we live fully when we are intentional, when we are connected, when we are really present, those are the moments that make life rich. And next, leadership starts with integrity. Whether it's in your work, your family, the community, leadership isn't about control, it's about authenticity. It's about inspiring others by living in alignment with your values and showing up as your truest self. When you lead with integrity, you create a ripple effect, one that touches everyone around you. As these elements came together, it started to feel like a map, a way to navigate life that felt purposeful, balanced, and meaningful. It wasn't a single moment of clarity, it was a process, a journey of piecing things together, of asking hard questions until the picture became clearer. And it all started with 4 simple but profound questions. Who am I? What do I truly want? What matters to me? And what brings me joy? I call this Life 5.0. It's not a system or a formula. It's a perspective, a way of seeing life, of living life that puts meaning, connection, and authenticity at the center. It's about embracing chaos, creating holistic wealth, building community, and living fully. It's about living intentionally and leading with integrity. It's about creating a life that feels aligned with who you are and what matters most to you. In the coming episodes, I'm going to dive deeper into each of these elements, sharing what I've learned, the mistakes I've made, and how you can start bringing these ideas into your own life. But for now, if all this resonates with you, here's an invitation. Start right where you are. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take one small step toward living more intentionally. What would your life look like if it reflected your values, your joy, your purpose? What would it feel like to live fully in a way that feels true to you? Join me in the next videos as we continue this journey together, exploring, reflecting, uncovering what it means to live a life that's meaningful, balanced, and uniquely yours. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I believe in the power of purpose to become the best version of myself, to create unique value for the world, and to make the most of my time on this planet in this lifetime. I believe that life is about embracing every adventure, pushing limits, and making a difference. I'm an adventurer, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a teacher, I'm a lifelong learner. I am Douglas Ng.